From secret military bases to creepy alien creatures, here are the top 10 creepiest things found on Google Maps. Great explorers of the internet have done their part to find these creepy Google Maps images, so make sure to help decipher them in the comments. Number 10. Iraq's Blood Red Lake. There is, as yet, no official explanation for why this otherwise normally green lake, discovered in 2007, appears in red. Some people seem to believe it may simply be the result from a fault with a satellite camera, although it is equally likely to be sewage pollution, water treatment processes, or the dumping of waste blood from slaughterhouses. The best explanation may be that minerals or red algae were the root of the problem. Since the photo has been captured, the lake has returned to its normal color. All I can say for definite is that this is reason number 132,443 why I'm never going to Iraq. Number 9. Balcony Creature. This creepy picture was captured by Google Maps in France of what looks like a block of apartments. However, what was captured standing next to the bike does not look human at all. In fact, the only plausible theory is that it was a statue of some sort, and the image was taken during Halloween. That, or the scraggly-haired demonic-looking thing, is a very strange sort of tiki statue. What promoted paranormal enthusiasts to seriously question this perfectly rational explanation, though, is that Google has since blurred out the image. That idea hasn't been helped by other images captured by Google Maps, like this one. Do they have something to hide? What do you think? Number 8. Richmond Crime Scene. In 2009, this image was taken by Google Maps and shows the murder victim lying on the ground next to the tracks with several officers nearby. The coordinates are no longer available, though the body is seen lying next to railroad tracks near Sanford Avenue in the American city of Richmond, California. The victim was 14-year-old Kevin Barrera, who was shot dead. Sadly, the murder remains unsolved, and after the image went viral, Google replaced the image out of respect to his family so they don't have to be reminded about the unfortunate event. Unfortunately, they didn't catch any photos of the murder taking place, which may have been helpful in identifying his killers. Number 7. Naked Man. You can pretty much get a view of anything on Google Maps, even a naked German guy. In 2010, as Google Maps expanded to capture more German cities, they captured this image from Mannerheim, showing a naked man in the trunk of his car, whilst a sleeping or dead dog lays down on the drive. Whilst it is funny, it is also quite disturbing. Aren't people only squashed into the boot if they're being kidnapped? Either that, or he's making sure his trunk, with the floor and sides removed, has the volume necessary to transport an adult-sized body. Nobody knows, but Google subsequently blurred the image following it going viral. Are they trying to censor it, or just save us from witnessing a crazed naked man going about his business? Number 6. Badlands Guardian. The locals never knew they were being watched by this geological phenomenon until they discovered this formation in 2006. It looks disconcertingly like a human head wearing a Native American headdress. The face formation, located in Alberta, Canada, is supposedly entirely natural, the natural result of clay erosion, apparently. Needless to say, many people refuse to believe that a geological marvel that appears so human-like is simply a coincidence. If you look close enough, it looks like he's wearing a pair of earphones, but that section is actually a man-made road which led to an oil well. Even the Badlands Guardian, it seems, isn't immune to exploratory drilling. What's puzzling is that this isn't the only face that appears to protrude from the ground. In Hungary, you can find what looks like the face of Jesus. That is, only if you believe that Jesus actually looks like this. Religious fanatics around the world flock to visit the area, as they believe it's holy, and many even speculate that it is a sign that Jesus Christ will be resurrected again. Number 5. Crabzilla. This picture was captured by Google Maps in the harbor at Whitstable, Kent in the UK. The photograph appeared to show a crustacean that is at least 50 feet wide, lurking in shallow water, and dwarfed neighboring fishing boats resting on the nearby pier. While some insist it is proof of Crabzilla, others argue that the shadowy figure is nothing more than an unusually shaped sandbank, or is simply a playful hoax. The largest known species of crab is the Japanese spider crab, which can measure more than 12 feet, but nowhere near the size of what was captured. Number 4. The Haunted House. The town of New Baltimore, New York is either the portal to hell, or Google Street View uploaded some very corrupted files. The strangest thing of all is that the population was supposed to be 3,370 at the time the image was taken in 2007. However, you can't really see a person or a car around the area corrupted by this strange distorted image effect. It is unknown why this occurred, but it looks like the original pictures the Google car took were ruined, and Google had no interest in fixing the thing. The only way it returns to normal is if you venture far out of the town on Street View. As of February 2016, Google Maps fixed this entirely, but that hasn't stopped a load of people from speculating that this haunted-looking town wasn't just a major Google glitch. Number 3. The Almere crime scene. In April of 2013, this Google Maps image of Almere in the Netherlands went viral online as publications ran with the story that it shows a murder scene, and it looks exactly what you'd expect a murder scene to look like from above. A blood-red trail, possibly the result of a body being dragged to the lake, ready to dispose of a body. There's even a human standing there as if caught in the act. People were so shocked they called the police to report the murder. However, it seems the truth is not as interesting as first thought. Following the buzz online about this image, the owner of a wet golden retriever came forward and told the Sun newspaper that it was just her dog playing. The blood was actually a trail of water splashing off her dog, which stained the wooden jetty a dark red color. Furthermore, the image was taken in broad daylight, which would be an unlikely time for a murder to take place. The person was clearly also in direct view of pedestrian traffic. User IDK Familkstom made the following photo, and it seems to describe the image really well. So whilst this image did truly terrify the internet, it's quite possible 2 people fishing or something, or murder. Number 2. Sewer clown. This one may be Pennywise in real life. At first glance, there doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary with this image from Google Street View until you take a closer look at the sewer grate. There's a frickin' clown head just visibly positioned under the drain. It is possible that this photo is a prank. However, it would be extremely difficult to pull off. What's especially freaky is that this image was first taken in 2013, by which time the remake of the movie It wasn't made yet, and people weren't as aware of the character as they are today. How long was the person waiting down there for the Google Street View car to come by? A man in the sewer is creepy enough, but a man dressed as a clown? That's a whole new level of creepy. Number 1. China's Desert Mystery. The movies have led us to believe that all the government's mysteriously secretive projects are hidden in the remotest deserts. Rightfully so. Just take a look at these zigzagging white lines hidden in the Chinese desert. There's hardly any information on them, but they're huge. At 0.65 miles by 1.15 miles long, they have amazingly been able to retain their linear proportions despite the curvature of the rough terrain. Perhaps this is a military test site. After all, these formations are relatively close to huge airstrips and other crazy constructions. This circular formation that encompasses what looks like fighter jets raises just as many eyebrows. Perhaps it is used to calibrate orbital radars or designed to test ways of hiding military operations from other countries' satellites. It might all just be some cover-up by Google. Who knows? There are many more explanations for these gigantic structures, but the most mysterious thing is invisible. According to a former CIA analyst, there's someone who has ordered tons of satellite photos of this area since 2004. These sorts of projects are mind-boggling, just like the 1/20th scale model of disputed border region between China and India that China had also constructed. And further afield, but in keeping with the whole military bases constructed in the middle of nowhere theme, check out this opening spotted in Antarctica. Conspiracy theorists are convinced this is an entrance to an underground UFO alien or Nazi base, covered with a metal dome or canopy. Less passionate observers are inclined to think it's a natural cave. Can you offer any explanations to solve these creepy images? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching.